SILC, or Saving and Internal Lending Community, SECI, or Communauté d'épargne et de crédit interne in French,
is a group of 15 to 25 people who self-select to come together to pool their resources into a credit fund. The credit fund is made up of the money collected during the weekly group meetings, with each member making a set contribution in the form of savings. When a member violates one of the rules in the bylaws, such as being late for a meeting, they are required to pay a fine. The fines are added to the credit fund to the benefit of all members. Every 4 weeks, the credit fund is available to members who are interested in requesting a loan. A member may request a loan as long as she can represent a repayment plan that is clear and acceptable to all members. She can request a loan for investment in a business that will generate a profit, to pay school fees for her children, or to meet a social obligation. The most important element is that she can demonstrate how she will be able to repay the money to the group members. In addition, she must repay the loan with interest, which is then added to the credit fund. Each member contributes to a second fund called the social fund. The social fund is set up to reinforce the social relations between group members. If a member has a joyful event, such as the birth of a child, or an unfortunate event, such as a death in the family, it is from this fund that the group is able to make a contribution to that member, thus showing their solidarity and friendship with them. When a member faces an unforeseen event, such as illness, the member can also borrow from the social fund. Based on the mutual decision of all members, the money request can be either a grant or a loan, and for the loan, it is often with a 0% interest rate and a flexible repayment date. After 9 to 12 months, the SILC cycle ends. At this time, all loans must be repaid, after which the savings is returned to each member based on how much she has saved. Once everyone has received her savings and the dividend from the group earnings, the members need to evaluate their experience from this cycle and decide whether or not they will start a new cycle. How is a SILC organized? A SILC is structured and organized as a group. At the beginning of each cycle, all the members come together in a general meeting to elect the management committee, usually with a secret vote, with each member having one vote. The management committee consists of a chairperson, a secretary, a treasurer, a money counter, and 3 key keepers. They are responsible for ensuring that each savings and credit meeting runs smoothly throughout the cycle. All decisions, no matter what the nature or purpose, are made during a general meeting of members. The group decides on its constitution, with all the rules that will govern it throughout the cycle. These rules cover various topics, such as the minimum and maximum amount of savings, rules for loans, including the coefficient with respect to value of a member's savings, the interest rate, loan term, and the criteria for determining the order of priority among members requesting a loan. Rules for the use of the social fund, including the purposes for which it can be used. Membership rules, including withdrawal or dismissal, the different types of violations and their corresponding fines, and meeting management. The Constitution is approved by all members, and each member is responsible for its application. During each meeting, members sit in a circle in the same numeric order, starting with the management committee, chairperson, secretary, and so on. Each meeting follows the same order, with a precise routine that comes from the logic of savings and credit activities. All financial transactions, including savings, loans, and the social fund, are entered into the register by the secretary. Each member that wants to know the content of her account has the right to ask to see or be told what is written in this register. The lockbox with all its contents is held by the treasurer, with the 3 keys that open books held by the 3 different people called key keepers. The lockbox can only be opened in the presence of all members so that no financial transactions can be done outside of the weekly meetings.
Manare tengo un becarashu, manare tengo un becarashu.